617-830-4750 is the number. We will take one more call. Name and town. Who's next on the line with us? 917 caller.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah,
hello.
It's me. Yeah, do you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, yeah, so, I won't really give my name away. My pseudonym online is The Secular Brownie. I'm also a content creator like yourself.
Awesome.
So first and foremost, I'd like to invite you to my channel sometime to come on and talk. And the second part of that conversation is a few months ago, I've always been telling my friends, in response to progressive identity politics from news outlets like BuzzFeed and Huffington Post, there's going to be white identity politics, white supremacy, white nationalism will be there as a response saying, oh yeah, we want our own identity politics. And now we see with the alt-right reactionary identity politics.
Yeah.
And in Hillary Clinton's campaign, she focused on identity politics, whereas Donald Trump focused on the working class whites. So my question was what we're leading on to is right now we're seeing in the left wing this debate about identity politics where some progressives want to hold on to it. I mean, they use their identity politics to feel legitimized intellectually. And while others are like, no, let's focus on humanist politics and things of that sort. So the two questions are, first, will you come on my channel to talk sometime? The second part is, how do you and I, as fellow progressives who want progressive values to be all about empowering everybody, including minorities, address this need for identity politics from some of our fellow progressives?
Well, listen, hopefully the 2016 election results will wake up some progressives to the reality that what some call identity liberalism is, aside from the sort of ethical, moral merits of it, it doesn't work to win elections in many cases because ultimately you need to be able to appeal to something broader, even those in the majority, right? I mean, most white people I know are concerned about minority rights, are concerned about the treatment of and discrimination against all of the different groups that you alluded to, whether it's sexual identity, orientation, race, gender, nationality, whatever the case may be. But when you're overly focused on that in a national election, that is just from a mathematical standpoint, not going to resonate with necessarily enough people to win you the election. That's what we saw. You're absolutely right that the alt-right, there's this incredible double standard of the alt-right, which is they slam the left for identity politics, but they have a totally identity politics-based movement based on this idea of white men as being oppressed and in many cases the ties with white nationalism, et cetera. I mean, it's totally bogus, but you're right that because it exists as a sort of counterpoint to identity liberalism, it has been perceived as much more legitimate or valid than it is. So I don't know the answer. I know what I'm going to do, and I'm going to focus on issues that are of concern to everybody, which by extension will impact all of those minority groups. And I don't know what else can really be done in the short term.
Also, the first part of my question is, will you come on my channel sometime to have a talk?
I don't know about that. I have no idea what your channel is, but I'm glad to consider it if you email in through our website contact form. So that's not a question I can answer right now, but I will certainly consider it. I would suggest sending in an email through our website, davidpakman.com. All right, that is going to do it for our calls today. The Indiegogo fundraiser is on. davidpakman.com/donate is the place to check it out. Thanks to all of our callers, and we will take more calls next week.